Today's an exciting day. We're heading to the West Midlands to go and have a look at the property that I've put in an offer for. I've seen it in video, but I haven't actually seen it. And then I'm going to go meet the agents, and then they want me to meet their financial advisor. So guys, we are on our way to the West Midlands. We left at 12 and we're not going to get there till 4. So yeah, no, we left at 12:30 and we're not going to get there till 4. There was a little bit of traffic in London, which I don't know where everyone's going because like lockdown, so I don't really know. But yeah, so it's like, I think it's like 3 or 2:30 or something right now. No, it's not 2:30. I think it's like 3 o'clock right now, and we're just stopping because tried to get McDonald's drive-through, but all of them were packed. Like the lines were so long. And we're so hungry, and we're also supposed to get that 3:30. It was supposed to take 2 hours and 45 minutes, but for some reason we're still not going to get there till 4. But the guy said it's okay, so yeah, that should be good. Yeah, so I'll just keep you guys updated when we get there. I'll try and vlog as much as I can. I really hope you guys enjoyed part 1. If you haven't watched part 1 of this buying a property series, you should, because otherwise it might not make sense, because I'm just carrying on from then. So yeah, go and check out part 1 if you haven't already watched it, and make sure you're following me on Instagram as well, because you would know all the goss, all the deets before it reaches YouTube. So yeah, I will see you guys when we get there. Let's just go to some snacks. This will hold us off until we get there. We'll find a McDonald's drive-through, whichever one comes first.
Chop life together, make a vibe together. Check out joy, check out joy, baby, let's be together. Chop life together, make a vibe together. Check out joy.
We just went past a school that was rated outstanding, which is always good, because good school. Oh look, there's another outstanding nursery. Those stuff are really good because it means that families would like this area. So
yes, I have seen it. I'll send a confirmation out. I'm happy. Most people, like, they want to know everything about it. So like, because too many deals have fallen out of bed recently.
Oh really?
Yeah. So because some people's incomes isn't stacking up.
Right.
People have taken the bounce back loan trying to buy houses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And obviously it goes wrong from there. The guy's wife that broke, so doing it with percentage. So your deposits come about just from like your normal savings, yeah?
Yeah.
And what does you do for it?
That's serious.
Yeah, can be. Oh, it depends, obviously. It depends how serious it is. How long have you been working there then? Do that?
It's only been 3 months.
Right. Are you on the floor trading or?
Okay guys, so had the meeting with the broker. I mean, not the broker. Who is that? The agent. The agent gave him all the info. It seems as though he was kind of saying something like the reason why I had to come in and stuff, because it was like 10 minutes maybe, right? Was because a lot of deals have been like falling through, so they're just trying to make sure like you know, if the person's actually got the money and stuff like that, and you're not using like a loan or anything, because some people's situations have been changing due to COVID, and then the deal falls through, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's not the case. So, and by the way guys, is this dark here? Sorry. It's not even, I think it's like not even 5, and this is the darkness. So guys, it's like 5 o'clock, but anyways, it's dark. We are on our way to see the actual property now. Hopefully the vendor is still there, because obviously I missed the 3:30 slot because the drive was just so much longer than we expected. So hopefully the guy's not there. If not, then I don't know, because I'm not coming back up here, so I probably will have a property that I've never been into. I've only been outside. That'd be quite wild. So yeah, That'd be annoying. If that's the case though, I will just show you guys the video that I got sent of the property so you guys can have a look at it. But I really want to be able to go in. Do some research on like questions to ask, you know, the people who are selling your property. So I just resent those questions to myself, and I'm just going to keep them on my phone. Fingers crossed if we get to go inside and see it. These are the questions that I think I'm going to be trying to get an answer for.
Really nice.
That's so sad.
But you can always come back another weekend. I know it sounds long, but you can always just say to the agent, look, I'm around this weekend. Yeah. Can I come through again?
But when? At what part of the process though?
Whenever you want. I mean, it's not necessary, but whenever you want, really. Maybe when you pick up the keys or something.
People often buy without actually having.
Yeah, to be fair.
Picking up the keys?
Yeah.
What? Who have to come back down here to pick up the keys?
We're here for you. Do you know what I mean? We can pick them up for you, but
How long do you think it will take to the
process.
Yeah.
It usually takes like 8 to 12 weeks.
Feck still left.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Now the process starts now, because now you're gonna have to tell your broker this is the situation. Then now they want to communicate with everybody. You know, asking for information and then.
So another 8 weeks until like everything's actually done.
Sorry?
So another 8 weeks to like you could say.
Yeah. Part of the process was doing the searches, so you send someone in like a surveyor.
Right.
Do the actual searches of the house and make sure everything's. There's some obviously you can see physically with your eyes everything's fine, but there might be things that you can't see. So they'll just give you the okay that everything's checked out.
So this could ideally be. It could even be done in 2021. This could go into 2021.
Yeah, probably would. Probably will. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the process would take.
Damn. Okay. Well, I guess then there's definitely scope to come back up then and see it.
I mean, we're out of lockdown in what, like couple weeks. So maybe when you're out of lockdown in December or something, just shout the agent to shout the landlord to organise, you know, just tour again.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess that's that then.
Yeah. But it's nice. I mean,
I mean, it looks nice from the outside compared to the one that's right next to it.
yeah,
So.
it's a nice one out too. That's true. And then you got nice neighbours and stuff. It's all sort of like older people as well. Quiet neighbours and nice people. Yeah.
What do people do for work around here?
Yeah, there is a business park actually. There's a business park
Okay.
not too far from
What's a
here.
business park?
What kind of businesses are there?
I think they're sort of like, don't quote me on this, but I think it's sort of like Jaguar, Range Rover, all those sorts of ones.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
They have
okay.
There's quite a few of them. I've seen two, I think, out here. Like a big retail park as well from Perry Hill, which is like a 3-minute drive from here. And then that's like the Nine Hills and like shopping centre.
Do you live around here or do you live in this?
Me, I live in Birmingham, size, yeah. But it's like
How far is that from here?
5 minutes.
Drive.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm vlogging by the way.
Sorry?
So I'm vlogging. If you know what that is.
I mean, I'm just gonna just.
So this is the property. It looks really good from the inside. I'm gonna hope to try and come back up here.
Okay.
To come back up here and again see the property.
You guys at East London as well?
But yeah, Beck is cold as well. Hi guys. It's been a week. It's actually been it's been exactly a week since we got back from the West Midlands. And I just wanted to kind of update. That was the sourcer that I was with on that day, and he said the process will take at least 8 to 12 weeks, which is like crazy, and I get it as well, especially because the Christmas period is coming up, as he was saying. There's going to be like a good 2 weeks where like communication is definitely going to be slow. And then I spoke to the agent, and the agent was saying about he said around you should expect at least 6 weeks for you to even have a tenant in there. But he was basically saying that maybe like in January, like second week of January, you could probably try, that could probably be like the earliest that you would have a tenant in the house. So that I was just like, what? Like you know, because if you guys saw the list that I made, I think at the end of part 1, where I had like a list of things that I needed to do, and at that time, that list that I had, it felt extensive. It was like, okay, cool, this are all the things that I need to do, and I didn't really see much that I had to do besides like, once I get a property, I put the offer in, the offer is accepted. I thought, yeah, cool, boom, got my house, let's get going, get the tenants in. But no, I guess there's a lot now that's gonna go on, but I guess it has nothing to do with me. I do have a solicitor, and then I had to send over the sale of memorandum of sale, something like that, to the send that over to the solicitor from the agent, and then I think the solicitor was saying that he has something for me that I need to sign, basically. So it's going to be a lot of managing the relationship, because literally it's like, oh, can you get this from the agent and send that over here? Oh, can you send this to this? And it's like, I think I'm just going to be doing a lot of like middle management. I'm kind of anxious now that things aren't in my hands, but I kind of need to just learn that, you know, I can't control everything. Telling certain friends and families about the process and keeping them in touch, and people are like, oh, congratulations and stuff, and I'm like, there's nothing really to congratulate. I don't feel like I have anything to be congratulated on, because I don't feel like I've done anything, and I also haven't sent any money over. Like, nothing is completely like finalized. I've set up a business account finally. I'm actually going to use Starling Bank, because when I was comparing all the things that, like, you know, I would probably need to do, like transferring money, and they just had the best terms and conditions in comparison to all the other business banks that I looked at, and I know that they have good customer services. So yeah, that's one thing that I've done since then. Journey of me actually saying, okay, yes, it's time for me to buy, let's get going. But before that, for most people, you're going to be getting involved in a lot of stuff. Like there's a journey that comes before starting to take that action. So I'm going to record a video today on the people that I've met and how I was able to, because I think I've moved, I mean, in my opinion, I think I've moved quite quickly. And I think that's because I had a good network of people that I could leverage off of. And I'm basically doing a sit down video about that today, on like how I actually got started. And this actually started in first year of uni. Like, that was when I first decided I thought I could get a property. You know, technically, I mean, yeah, you probably could, but I thought I could get a property being a first year student with 10k. I was like, yeah, I'm about to buy a property. And that kind of like humbled me. Like, no, girl, I worked for people in property all before all of this had happened. And those were the people that you guys see me getting back in touch with. I don't know if I showed too much of that, but those are the people that you guys saw me getting back in touch with, to then ask them, like, what should I do? What strategy should I take? What do you think would work best for me? So I'm going to be recording that today, so I think you guys will find that super interesting. Also, the video before this is probably going to be like something like, oh, I'm doing my makeup, I'm getting ready, all sorts of backwards. It's probably going to be something like 22-year-old property investor, but I'm still 22 right now. I'm going to be 23 when you guys see the reason. Well, there's 2 reasons why I was so bummed out when he was like, yeah, another 8 to 12 weeks. Is one, because it would have been amazing have had this done before my birthday. Something just about being like 22 and a homeowner, but like that stuff is so futile, it's so unimportant. Like, the timing doesn't really matter. But I just kind of, you know, sometimes you just have some milestones that you just want to accomplish at a certain age. Unrealistic, unnecessary. I don't know why we do it to us. The other thing is, I really wanted to get it done by 2020. Like, I just wanted to go into the new year with new goals. Like, I didn't want this to linger over into a new year. But the important thing is, I said I was going to do it, and I'm getting it done. I think that is all the updates that I had. In the next vlog, I think that will be the final one, and it's probably just going to be me going back up. Try and align it so that it's also at the time where I have to pick up the key, because I don't want to keep making like trips back and forth, but I also want to be the one to pick up the key, because I think that's quite like a monumental moment in the let's just hope that is the next vlog. Best case scenario, that's the next vlog. Worst case scenario, we're back again, we're searching again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.